What's up? It's Trev.
And it's your girl Lisa, and we're about to talk that real with y'all.
So get your snacks, your drinks,
Or tea.
and get ready.
Because we're not holding back.
But don't get mad at us.
It is what it is. All right. I'm sorry. I get hyped every time we get that right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still a work in progress.
All right. So today's topic is... Go ahead, babe.
We're going to talk about having friends of the opposite sex while you're in a relationship.
Yeah. So do you think that's cool? Do you think that's not cool? Like what it is? What's good? Yes or no? Do you agree with it? Do you think that you can do it? Do you think that your partner can do it? Let's talk.
Yeah.
Honey.
Are you currently in that type of situation? Or are you in a relationship where it's a problem?
I want to hear y'all stories. So for real, like please comment below and let me know because like I want to hear some confessions and shit. Okay.
Why you gotta whisper?
I don't know.
Because that's why. Like this, that's like whispering.
Like confessions. When you do confessions.
Scandalous.
Yeah. Like,
that's why.
oh, that's sexy, baby.
Oh,
yeah, that's sexy.
That did not sound sexy.
It sounded sexy.
It
I'm sexy for myself. I'm not talking about you though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why is it becoming ASMR? Why did this just become an ASMR video?
Hey, I need to do some more on my channel. Oh God, yeah. Oh, I have so much stuff to like upload and edit and do. So, honey, let's get your opinion first, because my opinion, I feel like it's gonna be different than yours for sure. Anyway, go ahead.
You think so?
Yep.
I really do think it depends. Like as corny as that sounds, I think it can be fine, as long as there's like a full degree of transparency and trust in a relationship. How well, to some extent, I don't really care what you think. You want to sit there and make that face, as long as all parties involved are mature enough, and like I said, that it really is a genuine platonic relationship. It shouldn't be an issue.
We're talking about, okay, and just to be clear, okay, we're talking about strictly like a friend. We're not talking about like an ex or somebody that you used to date or mess with.
Yeah,
we're talking about just legit a friend.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your opinion? You think like it's okay, it can be cool?
Yeah, I think so. You don't think it's possible?
I completely 100% think it's possible for a girl in a relationship to be friends with guys. But I don't think guys in a relationship can be friends with other females.
Why?
Because
but why?
Because men cannot be trusted.
No,
that's why.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know you're not gonna think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because you're a guy. I understand that.
And so, but still, like.
But still what?
I think I don't know. I just don't think that's the case. I actually can think of a few people.
A few people what?
That I know of that have female friends that are completely.
Hold on. Do you have female friends?
No, I don't.
Are you lying to me?
I barely have friends.
You have friends.
I barely
Do you have female
friends.
friends?
No, I don't.
You lying to me?
Nope. No, I don't. But I don't have very many friends. I like it that way.
He has friends. He's lying to you.
I do not.
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, you don't have any female friends, and you don't need. No, I'm the only female friend you need. As I sip.
Listen.
Okay. That's my daughter. Okay, so go ahead, give me more.
I'm
honey.
just saying. I think it is 100% possible. Like I can think of a few people that I know.
Yeah, tell me, give me.
You don't know them, but it's just people that I know.
How does it work? You're talking about men that have female friends.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I don't know how it works. It just works. They're honest. They, like I said, there's complete transparency and trust within the relationship itself. The guy doesn't hide his female friends from his woman.
So they get to hang out.
They all hang out.
No. Does the guy hang out with the female friends without the girl?
I would not be surprised.
Really?
Yes.
No, I don't like that. You're not doing that. Don't get no ideas.
Mm-hmm. I know there's actually like a couple people in particular that come to mind, and like they've been friends like since like high school, and it's weird because like
it is weird. It's exactly it's weird. Yep.
It took me a second because I was like, yo, like y'all never messed around, and they were like, no, no,
yep, it's
never.
Weird.
And
okay,
like, still currently to this day, they're friends. Like the guy has a girlfriend and still hangs out with his friend who is a female. Like I said, but at this point, shoot, they've been friends for like 20 years. Like, I mean, it's possible.
The female's unattractive?
That's a matter of perspective. I don't find her attractive, but it's a matter of perspective.
There you go. I
mean, somebody may think she's attractive.
Okay, that's probably what it is. She's not like that attractive.
Oh,
like,
see, that's
the guy is
asterisk.
probably
Okay,
the
so
guy.
A guy can't have pretty friends.
No. A guy can't have any female friends.
A guy can't have pretty friends. So that changes everything.
It doesn't actually, because there has been an instance where I done thought a female friend was definitely like not attractive, definitely not my man's type, and come to find out he was messing with her on the low. So, and then from that instance, it's just like my whole thing is like definitely not, because I was not insecure about that. There was a point in time that I didn't care when we was dating. At some point, there was a point in time that I didn't care that you had female friends. I didn't mind. Go have lunch with them, go hang out with them, go do whatever. Okay. And then when that happened, I just felt like, I'm just not doing that.
Okay.
And so, in my opinion, it literally has nothing to do with being attractive, because for a man, a pussy's a pussy. For a woman, especially a woman that's in a relationship, I feel like when it comes to relationships, women hold their relationship at a higher standard than the guy does in the relationship.
I don't know about that.
Well, I think so.
No, I don't.
I'm not done. Okay.
I don't think that's
a woman.
I think you're putting women on a pedestal.
No,
you are.
I'm not, because I'm not saying women don't do their dirt, but what I'm saying is when it comes down to it, if there was a situation where a woman is, I don't know, drunk with their friend, and the guy is drunk with his female friend, and the friend is like coming on to them, a woman will stop and think like, nah, this is like, first of all, I don't even look at you like that. We never been on that level. And it's going to mess up my relationship. Like, I'm not going to do that. I feel like a guy is on some, whatever. Like, this might be like a one-time thing. Whatever. Like,
so wait.
pussy.
Hold on.
I don't care.
Out. I got a question.
What?
I feel like this conversation is going a completely different route. I feel like, are we talking like, is this like are we talking a cheating thing? Or are we talking like...
It's not necessarily a cheating thing, because like that's one of my many reasons, right? Because there's that, right? So there's the fact that I believe that a man would absolutely mess with their female friend no matter what they look like, honestly, right? But they would absolutely do it if the friend came on to them. I don't think a woman would. I have guy friends, and you know this. Ill. Like I would never, like, ill. Don't even play yourself. I would never, like, ill. So anyway, especially not to mess up my relationship. Now, that's one.
So, okay, so there's never been that type of circumstance where you were like, I probably shouldn't have done that.
When it came to while I was in a relationship?
No, just in general, like with a friend.
In general, of course.
Okay. But so that's what I'm saying. Like what? Like we're not talking about a relationship all the time. I think we're just talking about
a relationship.
So, but that's what I asked. I was like, are we talking about cheating, or are we talking about like?
We're talking about a couple that's in a relationship having friends with the opposite sex.
Okay, so but all right. So my question was, like I said, if we're talking cheating, that's one part of it. But if we're talking about like, it's just impossible to just have a friend of the opposite sex regardless, because there's going to be some type of sexual tension, attraction, whatever. That's what I mean. Like, is it?
I think it's always more so for the guy. I feel like throughout my life, like literally even since high school, like from high school, like I had like guy friends, and I would like, they're just my friends, but they would fucking fall in love with me. Out of nowhere. It'd be like the randomest thing. Like, I'm not into you like that. We never had that type of, like, what made you think that I liked you like that? Okay, like, I'm just being a good friend.
And then what, like, had you ever had that conversation? They were like, well, this is
Well,
why,
what?
or this is like when you said like, whoa, if let's say friend comes to you and is like, hey, I've been feeling you for a minute, but I know we're just friends, but I'm getting a vibe from you, like there's something there, so I'm putting it
Well,
out
that's
there.
the thing. They never said I get. It's never I got the
So
vibe
what?
from you.
Okay, so how do you know that they're like? Are they just they just shoot their shot and say whatever?
Yeah,
Or
like it would just be like, oh, like one would try to kiss me. It's like, stop. And then it would be like, oh, we've been friends for so long, you know. If we weren't friends, I would love to like be with you or some random stuff. And it's just like, ew. Like, what? Why are you even thinking about that? Like, that's just so random.
I don't know. I think
But that's the thing. That's why. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like, especially in a relationship, the partners cannot have friends of the opposite sex like that. More so the guy, because I feel like a girl, like I could just be like, nah, like no. But men, especially, are how do I say? They don't know how to say no. They don't know how to like shut things down properly. Like they just, I don't know. Maybe I don't have experience with that. Like, do you not have experience like telling females no?
yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just feel like guys don't know how to say no.
Yeah. It's just if I mean, don't get me wrong, like as a man, I know we're impulsive. Like we're just like it's the animalistic, macho thing that like is just in us. I do like there's a part of what you're saying that I understand and to an extent agree with. That like it is I do in my heart believe it is more difficult for men to turn down a woman 100%.
Yeah.
I
Very,
do.
yeah. Okay.
But I do not think that we're any less incapable of having friends of the opposite sex.
Okay, so I don't understand how you can agree with the first statement and just kind of disagree with the second statement for the simple fact that, can I give you an example here? So if you had a friend that you guys were just friends and you guys been friends a long time, or like just really good friends, right? And it was just, that was just it, just friends. This person is secretly liking you, falling in love with you, whatever it is, right? Because like that's, I don't know, like I feel like a lot of friends always like each other, fall in love or whatever, right? So she's falling in love with you on the low. You don't really know. She's not making any moves or whatever. And you get in a relationship and then she realizes like, damn, like I really wanted to be with him. Like, okay, this is my chance. Like it's now or never. Like he's in this relationship. He's in a relationship for a few months. It's my time to let him know. So this girl comes to you and she's like, Trevor, I like you. Like I want to be with you. Can we try? And you're just like, I have a girlfriend. Okay, I have a girlfriend, right? And she still wants to be your friend.
Okay.
And she still wants to hang out with you. You still gonna hang out with her, knowing how she feels about you, knowing that you have a girlfriend?
Okay, I'm gonna sound really, really, really bad right now, but a couple things come to mind right now. So.
He's gonna make this difficult.
Best way to answer that question is, how long have I been dating this girl?
Few months. See, that's the thing. It doesn't matter.
But hold on.
Why does that matter?
I get you. I'm being honest here. Because it's like, to some extent, I'm like, well, okay, how long have I been in this?
What does that
Am I really... Can I wait?
Okay, I just want to know, what does that have to do with anything?
Because it's like, well, I think you're like the longer you're in something, the more invested you become in it. If it's early on, I find like maybe you're just like, whoa, okay, hey, nah. I think you can. There's a different level of tolerance.
So you break up. You would break up with your girlfriend to be with your friend?
No, I think what I'm saying is that like I think the longer you're in a relationship, I think you have to make that decision. Well, look, man, like I'm really like invested in this relationship. I've been in this a while with this girl. So, like if this is how my friend feels, but I'm really putting a lot of stake in this relationship. I can see this being a problem. Maybe then I'm like, I probably need to kind of cut this off.
Is that what you're gonna say to her?
That we don't need to be friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
You have to say that.
No, you won't.
I think you have to say that.
But you won't. You know that you won't. You won't.
You have to.
You won't though. Men do not do that. Like men, I doubt it. I strongly doubt it, especially if your friend is attractive.
But but the thing is though, I think you have to, as a mature man, knowing what the right thing to do is.
That's the right thing to do, but I cannot. But you
can't. You have to.
Out of 10 guys, I feel like 8 would not do that.
You think so? You think 80% of men would be like.
That's being generous. Yes. Yes.
You should just date women.
I should.
You should date women.
No, women are the same.
You got okay.
Woman.
How?
Because in a
so why are
lesbian,
we having this?
No, because in a lesbian relationship, it would be the same thing. Because I mean, for me, I'm not gonna date a prissy girl. I would date a butch. Like I want a sexy girl that kind of like it's like a man, like you know.
But sexy.
Like yeah.
Sexy how? Like a guy? Like guy is sexy?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
All right. You should that's what you should go date. 100%.
So you want to get a
female me?
You want to get a divorce then, so I can just go do this? We're gonna go back to that.
You do what you gotta do. Here's the thing.
You wouldn't do that. So this is why you wouldn't do that, because you're too nice. You're too nice, just like these other guys. I'm too nice, and I don't know what to say. Like you're not gonna know how to tell your friend, no, I'm in a relationship. I cannot be hanging out with you. You would not do that. You know that you would not do that. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. You know that you wouldn't do that. You know that you wouldn't do that. You would say, well, we're friends. I mean, I'm in a relationship. Cool. And that's it. And when she want to hang out with you, you would hang out with them. And when she's texting you, you would be texting her. No matter if she's stepping over the boundary, you still would be communicating with them because they're your friend.
False.
And in your head, you're looking like, okay, well,
false.
They like me, I don't like them.
That's not it. That's not it at all. That's not it at all.
What?
That's not it. It doesn't matter. It's all about the right thing to do. The right thing to do isn't. I think in that instance, you make a choice, right? You either choose your relationship, even though you didn't choose that person the way they want to be chosen.
Yeah.
I think you choose them by continuing that relationship over the person you're with. Right? Because there's no transparency there now. Like the person you're with has no knowledge of how your friend feels about you.
Okay.
And if they did, you know exactly what they would say. Right? They would then no longer be comfortable with that relationship.
Exactly.
But if this is the person that you want to be with, you're really invested in, and you're building something with.
Can you relax? Because you're making my.
But if you're building something with that person, they have the right to know. Have I always done that, gentlemen and ladies? Hell no.
Oh, we're being honest.
But we gotta be honest. but it's true. It is the right thing to do.
That's the right thing to do. You know the right thing to do, but I think.
But you can't concretely say, in your experience is your experience, but you can't concretely say that it is just the way things are. I don't think it's the way things are, because I mean, I don't know. Like, have you always been in relationships where that's happened? I don't know. I mean. I'm pretty sure there had to be like a decent guy, right? Like at some point along the line, like there was a guy that you were dating coming up that was kind of like that was like something you didn't have to worry about, or was mature enough to have that type of relationship with you where they were like, yo, my friend is feeling like this, and I'm dating Delisa. I'm gonna have to I gotta put my friend to the back seat and, do the right thing by her. Mm-hmm. If not, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there, and you don't have to say yes or no. I'm just saying, because not all men are like that.
From my experience,
there are some men like that are going to be that are very, very, very mature.
Okay.
Have What?
You're correct. There are some guys that will be like, okay, I can't communicate with you anymore because, like, obviously you have feelings for me or whatever, and I'm with this girl now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Short lived. Once there's an argument or once there's a little hardship in the relationship,
Doesn't always happen.
guess who the guy goes and confides in? That friend.
Doesn't always happen.
Okay.
It doesn't always happen.
It doesn't always happen. I'm not saying that this is like 100% accurate, but I'm saying more times than not, that's what a guy would do.
And women do that too. Women 100% do that. Women always have that guy that they know if something goes wrong here, they can run back to, or they have those guys.
But that doesn't mean that they talk to them.
Okay, but that's the same thing. The guy may not be talking to his friend, but
No,
that friend
but that's what I'm saying. I disagree. I think the guy would talk to their friend.
I don't. I think a man can sever a relationship, sever a tie with whoever he needs to in order to make his woman happy.
I think a guy can do that, but will a guy do that?
Yes.
Most of the time, I think not. I think it takes a lot of fighting and a lot of begging and a lot of threatening to end the relationship for a woman to get that type of reaction from a guy. For a guy to really realize that it's either one or the other.
No,
and I think that's where it becomes.
I think men
where it's an issue.
No, I think there are men that have it that are well aware of what they have, appreciate what they have, and know that nothing needs to jeopardize that. Like I said,
I think so too.
Yeah.
But I think there's like 2 out of 10 men like that.
I think we can do better than that. I think we can. I think we can do better than that.
Well, those are my reasons.
I just think it's what happens here. I think is it's just those situations where people date the same person over and over and over, or you're just attracted to a type, and that type just happens to be what you end up complaining about, right? Or that just becomes your exposure, your experience.
I don't get it. I don't know what you're saying.
It's like you're gonna feel a certain way based on your experience. If your experience has been with a specific type of man, then that's all you're really gonna have to talk about. But like, I think if you didn't have these issues with men, we'd be having a very different conversation. Or maybe you wouldn't feel like 80% of men are really bad at having a female friend, and maybe it'd be like 40%. Maybe it'd be 30%.
I disagree. I don't think 40%. Definitely not 40%. You have a lot of faith in your
I do.
Male
I
species.
have faith in the human. In yes,
male species.
I do.
Yeah, I don't know why.
As,
but so yeah, so okay, that's my reason. So that's your reason. You think like you just think. What do you? I don't. I'm like.
What do you mean?
Because in the beginning you said there's some circumstances where yeah, and then some. No. So what was it? What's the reason where you would say no?
Where you can't. If you're just one of those guys that you know, like if you know you're a piece of shit and like you really don't care one way or the other, like, or if just depending on where you are in your life, like, you know, if I'll be honest, 22, 23, 27-year-old Trevor was not mature enough.
Keep going. No.
You know? So, like, and that's just me being honest. I was not a mature younger man.
Yeah, but
you know?
But you see, but this is what I'm saying. You see how you said men.
Yeah.
It's men.
It's not all men.
No, it's not all men, but it's more of a chance with the man. Like, it's like a man cannot have a female friend. If you have a female friend and she comes on to you, you're not going to say no. You're not going to say no. You're not going to say no. Not going to say no.
Yeah.
Not.
Yes.
Going to say no.
Yes.
No, you won't.
Yes, you can.
No, you won't.
You most definitely
can. You can, but
most
you
definitely
won't.
Can.
They're not going to say no.
You most definitely can.
You can,
it's
but
possible.
You won't.
It's possible.
No, a guy can, but a guy won't.
Guys don't sleep with every girl that comes on to them. Every friend that comes on to them.
How many friends do the guys have?
I don't know. Some guys have lots.
No. And lots are gonna come on to them. No.
So, but I'm just saying, like,
More times than not, if a female looks at a guy as a friend, they're mostly looking at a guy as a friend. It's the guy that looks at the female differently most times.
Okay.
Most times.
So you're saying, so that's why if the girl eventually comes on to the guy, or if it just so happens that the girl is attracted to him, the likelihood is higher because of that reason. Mm-hmm. That's, I mean, I can understand
and
that
because
point.
of the reason that guys literally have sex with anything, and because of the reason it's like they probably feel like, why not?
Or guys are just trying to live life, be young, enjoy yourselves.
Okay, it's the same.
I think it's fine. So. I think it's fine. Do whatever you want. My thing was this. It was like, I guess that's why I asked for clarity. Like, are we talking like a cheating thing? Because I think that also, that changes it too. Right? Like,
I don't understand what you mean by cheating.
Because like you can have, what if if you're not in a relationship and you've got your male friends, right? Like, I mean, is there anything wrong with it? Essentially, I don't know. I mean, do whatever you want.
If you're not in a relationship, no. Right? Guys can have female friends. Girls can have male friends.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying in a relationship, guys cannot have female friends. And I think sometimes a female can have guy friends. Doesn't need guy friends, but can have guy friends. Like, it's more of likelihood that a guy would cross the line with their female friend than a woman would cross the line with their male friend.
I think this is harder for an attractive woman.
What's harder?
To have it is 100% harder for an attractive woman to have male friends.
In a relationship.
Period. That I acknowledge that. I'm always impressed by women that have male friends and like they're like, hey, like these never come on to me. Because like
there's been guys that has never come on to me.
I'm impressed by that, but just based on the fact that like I know, I'm impressed. I'm impressed because what?
God, keep going.
No, I am because like I do think it's hard. Like I acknowledge the fact that it's got to be hard. I'm saying that looking at you, like I think you're gorgeous. You're the love of my life. And
thank you.
I'm just like, I'd find it very difficult to be your friend.
I know because every time, guys, I try to break up with this guy so many times.
But you can't be my friend either.
And
you don't know how to be my friend.
Because we had a relationship and I love you.
You couldn't be my friend regardless. I'm too handsome.
It's because we had a relationship and I love you. And every time we would break up, you would be there as my friend.
False.
That didn't work because obviously.
So I was your friend. You weren't my friend at all. That's just how it worked.
No, I did not. I did not want to be your friend. No, I didn't.
Oh, never put a gun in your head. Didn't put a gun in your head. Said be my friend.
You wouldn't leave me alone.
No.
That's why. That's why you wouldn't leave me alone.
So you can't have a male friend.
That's not true because we're male friends right. That had we was in love and had a relationship. History. Exactly, that's different. I'm talking about strictly platonic friends in general. Mm-hmm. You don't need none. That's it.
You don't need none.
I don't need one.
But the ones you have, I like.
They're smart.
They're cool.
Teach me how to invest money.
I like them. Yeah, they're cool. you keep them around.
And I only hang out with them. Well, I never really hang out with them, but if I do, you're there.
No.
Or they'll come to our.
But
events.
it's also but it is also different. Like we're at a very different point in our lives where we are one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're one.
What does that mean?
Like where you go, I go. Where I go, you
Not
go.
really. You don't gotta come everywhere with me.
Why
if
not?
I want to have lunch with one of them, you would feel away if I had lunch with one of them? No.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't. You lying. You just want to say that. You would not feel away.
No.
You wouldn't feel away.
No.
Exactly.
Probably not.
Exactly.
No. Because I'm going down the list, but there's legit reasons why.
Okay.
Just saying,
I
like,
don't know.
like, yeah, and that's because like I think I know them and their situation. I feel like there's no reason for them to cross that line, right? I think like they've all got something to lose.
So in your head, that's why
No, I just
it's
think
okay.
I think no, I'm
Because
saying
what if they were single?
I think that changes it. That changes it for me a little bit.
It wouldn't. I don't care. I don't care if you have a friend that you've known 25 years, both way before me, and they're married with 5 kids, and they've been married for 10 years. It does not change it for me.
You don't put shit past anybody.
No.
Fair. But I'm just saying, see, for me, I feel like the friends that you have now, your male friends, at least the ones that come in my head, I confidently feel like they never crossed that line.
Okay.
And that's just because, like I said, I know them. They've given me the feeling like that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But that goes back to what I said about people being
But then okay.
open, honest, transparent in regards to their relationship with their friend. These people aren't, and I think also like I've known them for a very long time too, like, or at least known enough about them for a very long time.
Okay.
So now, if friend is single, I don't know. I don't know if it sits as well with me.
So.
Only because like I don't know. I think that yeah. I don't know. I think history also like if you like think back to times when like I found out like a friend of yours likes you. It's like okay. Especially if like I know them, they know me. So I don't know. I guess like experience and certain history has kind of tainted that for me to some extent.
All right. So let's say that it was not me. Let's say you are married to somebody else, and y'all just had a 100% perfect history.
I don't know, man. I'm only married to you.
Here you go.
100%
perfect history.
Don't ask me nothing about some hypotheticals, because
no, because it is important.
I feel like I don't know. I don't know that world. I don't know that version of myself. I only know this version of myself.
Okay. Well, I guess it is what it is. Because when it comes down to it, I guess that's the same thing with me. Like for me, it's history, like or experience. Like I just never seen it happen. I've never. Yeah.
So, like, there's nothing saying that it's not possible. You just ain't seen it happen.
Oh, it's possible. Like you know how I'd be like, oh, every man cheats and stuff like that. Like I say every man, I don't really mean like every man. Like if it's 1,000 men, I think 998 of them would cheat, and there's 2 that won't.
Okay, there's probably better odds than that.
Definitely not.
That's definitely better odds.
I'm very accurate when it comes to estimating stuff here. Okay?
No chance.
No, I'm really good at it.
No, you're really not.
I'm really good at it.
You're really not.
No, I'm really good.
2 out of 1,000.
Maybe like.
You gotta stop.
Maybe like 20. Maybe like 20.
It's better than that.
No, I think it's about 20. And the 20 that I'm talking about they're like not your average go-to guy. Like.
So you're telling me, because you're so okay.
His face right now.
You're being ridiculous.
You're being ridiculous. What?
You are. You're being so ridiculous. So you're saying like, out of 1,000 guys, you're gonna pick the 20 ugly ones and say the 20 is ugly.
Who am I to say that they're ugly?
That's exactly what you said.
Exactly. No, I'm saying exactly. Who am I? You just
tried to be as nice as you could.
Who am I to say that they're ugly? I'm just saying there's some guys with less opportunity than other guys. And those guys are the probably ones that would be faithful.
Because they appreciate what they have.
Exactly.
There are some very good-looking men that appreciate their women.
And there's some very not good-looking men that still don't appreciate their women.
Right. And there's some very not good-looking women that don't appreciate their good-looking man.
Okay. All right.
Doesn't matter.
But it's not.
Women, I think women are just as bad as men.
They're not just as bad. And that's a whole nother topic because we can definitely go into that.
No, please.
But no, women are not. They're just definitely just no. Definitely
women are better. Women are so much better. You guys
better
you guys
what?
are better at because you guys just aren't as in your face with your stuff. Men, we're not smart. Women are savvy. Women are slick. Women are very, very, very intelligent.
I disagree. I think men
are just we think we know what we're doing, but we don't have a clue.
No, I disagree. I think men, especially when they I guess, get caught or whatever you want to call it, I think they just try to get smarter. They get smarter.
Okay.
No, you y'all try to get smarter and y'all try to get sneakier, and then it's just the level of sneaky just keeps going up and up and up until the woman don't give a fuck no more. Probably.
Okay.
Anyway, I think that's what that is. But as far as having a freaking friend in a relationship, I say no. What you saying, honey?
I say it depends. I think it's
fine. Well, it does depend on your relationship. In your marriage, fine. It's not. So.
Oh, I just don't like people. I don't.
That's not true.
I don't have friends. I don't.
I mean, right now you don't because we just moved to a whole nother. We moved back to our home country and we're in a whole new job. You're in a whole new job, and at this age, it's pretty hard, especially now with COVID. It's hard to find friends. It's hard to just meet people. It's hard to be out. We can't even be out.
Before COVID.
Well, no.
Because I only really have friends. My friends. I get friends by default based on people I work with. Okay,
why are you choking yourself?
Because, I don't know. I'm just...
You okay over
there? Well, I shaved today, so everything feels a little weird.
Okay. Down there, too?
Yeah.
Really?
I shaved under here.
I wasn't talking about that down there. I'm talking about, down.
Down, I was like this.
You don't know what I'm talking about. I can't. God help me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
But that's it. I get my friends based on the fact that I work with people. That's
okay.
It. But it's not like I.
So if you work with females, that's the thing. You don't work with females, but if you work with females,
yes, I do.
You work with females now.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you don't. They're not are they? That sounds bad. How do I say? Are they they're not? Are they compatible with your for you to be a friend? Because just because you work with them doesn't mean that they can be your friend. Because some people are just weird to work with. Some people are just quiet, or some people just have different personalities. Fair. Some people exactly you're not my cup of tea at work. I don't like your attitude, or your jokes aren't funny, and you just I just can't. There's some people at work I would just be I don't want to talk to that person like that.
Well, no, I guess because I mean, the nature of my work, I can't just choose to not talk to somebody. But
that's for work. But I'm talking about talking as far as just about life in general, having an actual friend, a somewhat friendship.
Oh.
I feel
I know I don't currently.
But that's what I'm saying, because I feel okay, so then you did before.
Yeah.
With who? I want to know. I need to know this stuff.
Not in the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
Right, not since I worked at Equinox, but.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I'm just saying I don't have a lot of friends, and if I do have friends, it's a very small group of people that I work with, so it's kind of like friends by default. It's I only really have 20 people that I work with, so out of those 20, I'm probably gonna have a stronger relationship with maybe 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And the nature of my work generally, there's nothing but guys around. There'll be 1 or 2 women, but I'm just saying I just said it on the whole. I just don't have a lot of friends. Period. That's all I was saying. I was like, I don't really like people. I don't have a whole lot of friends, and I'm cool with that.
I don't have a whole lot of friends either. So we in the same boat.
Okay? The friends I do have, like y'all cool. I don't really need a whole lot of new friends.
I mean, at this point, especially
I'm
like
tired.
the older you get, you're tired. Okay.
I meant like I'm tired, like
Of what?
people.
Well, yeah, I'm
Generally.
tired of people too, and I just feel like the older you get, like it's harder to, like, I mean, it's just like no point. 'Cause if you go out, let's say you go out and you have like a guy's night or whatever, you're gonna come back home and be like, hey, I met this girl, like we're cool. No, what you mean? There's no, like, that's like crazy. That would never happen. Like, that's impossible. They're crazy. So
I don't even want to go out. I want to have everything in my house.
Here you go. Yeah, but like, let's say you go on a guy's trip or something, or I don't know, whatever.
Can we do it in the backyard?
The guy's trip?
Yeah.
Please, I want to watch everything.
You got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Okay.
I don't want to go out.
That's a joke.
COVID scares me, and people are crazy. Where we live is crazy. There's always something bad happening. Listen to the news.
No, I don't want to.
These people crazy out here.
Really?
People crazy.
I mean, they're crazy everywhere. Like, literally everywhere, honey.
Anyway, I don't need friends. New ones. You know
I
who's
don't
my
need
best
friends,
friend?
new ones either.
My
daughter.
child.
That's my baby.
That's my best friend.
So
I can have a female relationship. I have a female friend that's not you.
it's your daughter. It's bloodline. Doesn't
Don't
count.
matter.
It does not count.
I tell her stuff that I don't tell you.
Okay, that's fine. I tell her stuff I don't tell you.
I don't care.
Here you go. Anyway, so that's our synopsis. This is from a married couple. We've been married for how long, honey?
You tell me. I know everything.
No, you
I
don't.
Keep track of
Why?
everything.
No, that's why you said for me to tell you.
Tell me what?
How long we been married?
For mad long.
How long?
You
we
mean
been
like
married?
officially?
Mm-hmm.
Officially married? You've
What's
been married to
unofficially?
me for a very long time. You just didn't know.
Yeah, right. What are you talking about? You don't know how long we've been married?
We got married in like 2009.
No, we did not. No, we did not.
We got married in like 2009.
No,
I
we
told myself
didn't.
we got married in 2015. We got married in 2014. And
What?
in her mind, we got married in June of 2018.
2018. So we're going on 3 years, right? Damn, that's time flies with you. I swear,
In
it
her
really
book,
does.
we're going on 3 years. She's been married to me for like 24.
We started dating in 2007, technically.
See, you see how she says it? Like she's unsure.
Because I feel like you always say 2008 and I say 2007.
I've never, ever sounded unsure to you guys. Did I?
Yeah, here you go.
Honey,
am I wrong? You say 2008 and I say 2007.
Stop trying to put stuff on me. We're not talking about that. We're talking about marriage. And I said I've been married to you for a very long time.
We've been married since June 2018. So we've been together since, I want to say, 2007. For him, he became claiming 2008, like whatever. But we've been dealing with each other since 2007, okay? On and off, we had our crazy journey of a relationship.
That's the way to put it.
And we are still going. So our opinions come solely based off of our experience, okay? None other. We didn't use any other examples, really. Mm-mm. Oh, real quick, I wanted to throw in there. We was before we even started this podcast, when we started recording, Kim and Kanye and Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was dating Kim Kardashian and introduced Kim Kardashian to Kanye West. And I mean, back then, I guess they didn't really have like any type of romantic spark. But I think according to Kanye, he was like always in love with Kim.
But that's different.
What's different?
Kanye wasn't Kim's friend.
Well, we don't know that. How do you know that? What if they did become... at some point they did become friends, because then Amber Rose was saying how Kim was sending naked pictures to Kanye.
Oh.
And they were supposedly just friends. And when she looked at their messages, they were sending each other pictures and stuff.
So, but Kim been in relationships too. Kim just as bad. See? Women just as bad as men.
She wasn't in a relationship when that was happening, I think, though.
Kim's always been in a relationship. You're not going to sit and tell me Kim Kardashian wasn't messing with, dating, or married to someone.
Oh, okay,
at any point in time. Kim is always with somebody. Dating, married.
And you know this because
she's Kim Kardashian and she's always been with somebody. Period.
And then we have the other circumstance where Rihanna and Drake was dating, and you know they've been on and off for a few years.
Rihanna's
and
a dude.
Rihanna's
like a dude.
It doesn't matter, but Rihanna and J-Lo were cool, and J-Lo was friends with Drake. And when Rihanna and Drake stopped dealing with each other, J-Lo started messing with Drake. So it's like, this is why, because you never know, your friends be plotting against you.
Yep, women are bad. Women are terrible.
It's not just women, it's men too. And I know there's other celebrity couples that doing the same thing.
Honey,
and we can only talk about celebrities because
if J-Lo
their information is everywhere.
Rihanna hit on you, you'd sleep with them too.
Yeah, I would.
Are we supposed to be mad at Drake here?
Drake's Drake though. Drake can pull like anybody. Like, why do you have to go with your ex's like friend? You see, this is what I'm talking about. You see the guy in him? You see what I'm saying?
It's
not
J-Lo
different.
And Rihanna.
It's not different.
It's J-Lo and Rihanna. It's to some people in the world, they're like unicorns. Listen.
To some people, but in that industry, they're just regular people.
And you also have to understand.
You're making my baby
that
kick me.
There's a woman who is wrong here too, who once again was probably having a relationship with Drake while she was talking to somebody else or dating somebody else. Y'all ain't the J-Lo, Drake.
That's
you're not
not
the only
point.
person that's wrong.
That's not the point,
J-Lo
babe. The point is that you cannot have an opposite sex friend in a relationship, especially if you're a guy.
Especially if you're a girl.
Guy.
And a
guy.
girl. Or a
guy.
girl. Or a girl. So we're on the same page. Good. I'm glad we both agree.
Guys, please comment below and let us know like your thoughts on it, because I would love to know if you agree with me or if you agree with Trevor or if you have a whole different stance and opinion on this topic, because I just think this is one of the topics that a lot of people just can't agree on.
I'm not mad at you, Drake.
And yeah. Babe, can you wrap it up? Like, you know, something.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take a shot at me. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm sorry. But yeah, guys, please let us know your thoughts, because I want to know how many people agree with me. I don't really care how many people agree with Delisa. Y'all are wrong.
Whatever.
But comment also. Let us know what else you would like us to talk about.
Yeah, give us some ideas. Give us some topics.
And yes, and because we're pretty opinionated anyway. So it'd be a lot of fun, and hopefully it's something that we disagree on, because it's not as exciting when we think the same.
We never think the same, babe. That's the thing.
Okay, you're probably right.
But
guys, thank you for tuning in today.
Yes. Like this video, share it with your friends.
Hit subscribe if you haven't. You should have done that like 20 minutes ago.
Please. On top of it, this is gonna be on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple as well. Our podcast. Obviously, the video footage is going to be on YouTube, and we also have other channels where you can check out the dynamic of our relationship.
Yep.
We have the Saints Family 2, and I have my own channel.
Exactly.
It's unique. So check us out, show us some love.
Yeah.
Chat with us. What were you gonna say?
And on our channels, we got our one channel, like you said, where you can find our family vlogs, kind of, you know, the ins and outs of our daily lives. And our other channel, if you want to see us be completely silly, where we're just doing pranks and challenges and just relationship hazing, is what I like to call it.
That's kind of, I guess that's what it is.
That's basically
it. It keeps it fresh and spicy.
And we're doing the ASMR thing.
Guys, we will see you in our next video. Thanks for watching. And check us out on Instagram at It's the Saints. Bye.
Turn post notifications.
All of that.
On.
Bye.
Goodbye.
He's so weird.
I'm good at this.
It's just so weird. You're kind of weird, baby.
Can you stop it?
No. Bye.